Hello everyone, Josh with a couple of fellas here, and I'm here with Rachel and Comrade. Say hi.
Hello.
Hi.
Okay, and we're not actually doing a live commentary, we're actually looking at footage from a game, as you can see, called Novus Aeterno. First thing to point out here is that this game is in alpha, it's not even beta yet, so this footage is all from alpha. But I think it was interesting enough to come along and take a look at. So guys, you've seen this footage, right?
Yes, I have.
Okay, good. So tell me, on your first impression, what do you think this game is about?
It looks like a space battle. Very perceptible.
That was my dog. Okay.
That's a space dog. Okay, everyone, that's a space dog.
Space dog. Woo.
No, that's just a retard.
Okay.
Anyway, it just looks like it looks really interesting actually. It looks like a three-dimensional space battle.
Okay.
Yeah,
Rachel.
like it looks kind of like a low scale, not like but like a small scale Star Wars battle kind of. Like, you know those things they have, the ships.
It doesn't look anything. It doesn't look anything.
No,
like
I see where she's going. I
Star
see where she's going from with that. I do actually. Okay, that's interesting. So this is Novus Aeterno. It's a game that's in development. I've been following a guy on DeviantArt, Phoenix06, who's been doing development art for it for a while, and he started posting about this, got me interested, and I've been watching. And so what we see here is one of the alpha builds of, I think the CEO of the company, Taitale. Excuse me, please don't slap me if I pronounce that wrong. Fighting another guy. And they're manoeuvring their ships, and you can see their shields flaring, which is quite cool. So they describe this game as an MMO RTS, or as pronounced in real terms, Memortus, which apparently stands for
massively multiplayer online real-time strategy.
This guy's too good. Yeah, so...
Well, it was kind of easy to guess if we read the description of the thing.
This is true. So, on first question,
considering they explained it.
How much do you guys like multiplayer games?
I really like multiplayer games. It's fun.
All right, I mean, like,
because then you could there's more potential for things to go wrong. Hilariously wrong.
The thing is, I used to play back when the Sega Mega Drive was out, so playing single-player games is cool and all, but as soon as multiplayer came out, it's like, wow, amazing! And I've been into multiplayer ever since.
So I mean, like, without going, our channel is based around Killing Floor, where we all play multiplayer. So like, we like multiplayer games, but how much do you guys like massively multiplayer online games? So like, we're talking here the RuneScape type, I was
into RuneScape for literally like 3 years, so yes, I like multiplayer. Mass multiplayer. I really liked it.
I'm not so much because I'm cheap and I can't afford to play these things sometimes, but I like APP Reloaded a lot.
APP Reloaded is good.
I know.
But back to this game here. So, what this game appears to be doing differently is, instead of it being an RPG style game, you've got real-time strategy. So I mean, as I can see here, I think, Comrade, you're following along, aren't you? It looks like they've got,
yes I am.
It looks like, I can't tell which units
I'm not. I'm lazy.
It looks like they're trying to form up and mix around. There's a bit of a capital. There looks like some capital ships just sitting back there waiting to do some action, but they're not being pulled in yet. Bit of a blank screen, and now we're back. So, one of the things
I think this is very confusing.
The video looks.
I think one of the things they could do is maybe change the color icons above the ships so that they look
a little different.
Like,
or make them larger.
I don't think this would. I think this is more of a problem of the fact of the guy recording it was a third person. The two people playing were actually playing. So I think if you were playing, your ship's icon. But yeah, actually, that's a good point. So one of the other things that this game talks about, as you can see here, Josh, Comrade, can you see? It looks like they got ships flying around the ships. I thought when I first saw that, I thought that was freaking insane. Because I liked playing Super Commander, like the ships, like the airplanes having their own intelligence and stuff. Like that was cool. Anyway, so this game is said to be persistent. So like everyone is in the same universe, not necessarily in the same galaxy, but in the same universe.
Yeah.
So what's your thoughts on that?
Which is very interesting. It's very interesting.
I like that.
I mean, it's an 11-man or 12-man development team on this.
11-man, I think.
Which
I like it, but it's also going to be complicated, kind of.
Yeah, it looks pretty darn complicated, seeing it's that small a group of people.
And
to be fair,
and with that,
it's looking.
Whoa, you guys are cutting out.
Sorry, continue.
And with
I think
so many people being on the server, no, we kept on interrupting each other and being polite.
Yeah.
It's our first
No, and
commentary.
with so many, and with the only one server or whatever you want to call it, it's going to be a lot of data for your computer to process and download.
So this is the
right?
This is the funny thing, actually. So from what I've gathered from checking out their development diaries and such. Oh, ooh, look, nice explosion there. From what I gathered, they've been developing this for 4 years, and they spent most of that time developing a server hierarchy that allows basically the whole universe to exist simultaneously and persistently. We'll get on to more about that later, without there being lag and stuff. So from what I've gathered,
isn't that more peer-to-peer?
It's not.
Yeah,
it's,
RuneScape had over like 200 servers, and
yeah,
they usually had lag.
Yeah, that's one thing that so interests me. I'm liking the ship-on-ship combat. Ooh, ship-on-ship, let's go for it.
Yeah, I think the small ships they're pretty cool.
Yeah, it's
I mean,
so
they just look like they're doing their own.
Yeah. No, so what it seems like is that there's unlimited galaxies, and each galaxy can host 5,000 homeworlds. This is one thing that actually asked me. They're very active on their Facebook group. Like, I posted a question saying...
So wait, you have your own homeworld that you can like...
so this is based around...
customize it?
Yeah, I'm not sure about customization. I think we'll see more videos from them as we go through about what the home...
You see, I love customization.
Because from what I can see so far, it doesn't look like it really needs to be I mean, it doesn't look something that I would pay money for, just because it seems like from the thingy, the advertisement, whatever you want to call it, it just looks like it's just the space battles, which is kind of...
So the reason why I'm choosing this video is because it is a space battle. It's something more interesting to look at. There are other videos that have been about the features of the game. But first things say...
Such as?
I'll get onto that in a second. Just to explain, so... well, you made me lost my train of thought. So firstly, this game is going to be free. It's free to play, but it's going to have an in-game shop, so it's freemium, I think is the professional word for it.
We're mini transactions, yeah.
Premium stuff.
So secondly, this is... I think we'll see more videos about the features of the game, but it's based around worlds and you build armadas. Like, I've seen some of the other videos they put up, you can actually customize your ships. Like, you choose on the battleships you see here, you can customize the engines, the shields, so you can literally make your battleships have your own abilities and stuff. But this video is more just about the actual fighting and the strategy type, because that's something that I haven't seen in many multiplayer games, strategy.
Strategy, because I'm not good at it. I've always so I don't like it.
I've been into the Command and Conquer series and Dawn of War series, but I've never been a really big fan of it, but this looks interesting, I've got to say.
It does.
And if there's a lot of customization...
And the thing about it is that it's real-time strategy, so like, the biggest competitor that I can think of this game at the moment is EVE Online, which is another space game. But the thing is, in that game, you only play as one ship from what I gather, and even then, you don't exactly have... From what I've seen, your interface isn't actually like controlling that ship, it's like clicking buttons and maneuvering things, and it's more based on...
Yeah, it's kind of like a... Yeah, it's more like a turn-based
like simulation?
Kind of thing, really, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it's not turn-based, it's real-time, but it's like... I don't know, it doesn't come across as strategy. It seems more like you don't click a ship to attack, it's like you click different drop-down lists. But this actually looks like you're moving around units in real time. And I think, like, just the thought of you, me, Adam, Steel, whatever, just maneuvering whole armies to decimate the noobs in our way, it's just like, damn.
Yeah, we could sort our own little alliance out. Yeah, we could sort our own little alliance out.
And the thing is, like...
me and my...
yeah, go on.
Like, me and my kind of communist country over there, and you and your...
planet.
you and your like cookie planet.
Yeah, so from what I've seen, like they're doing planets, you can move, attack. So yeah, the way it seems like they're going to reduce lag is that there are a limited number of galaxies, but each galaxy is only only simulated on your computer in their server. So like that's how they keep it consistent. So typically you have multiple servers, and if you're not on the same server as someone else, you can't see them.
They can have that same area? Or...
Yeah, they can be in that same spot as you, but you won't see them because it's two different servers. I mean, Adam and I had this issue with a game called Ace Online. Like, it's a fun space game, also. We haven't played it since, but, like, and we wanted to meet up, and I was like, okay, Adam, go to this point. He said, I'm
Oh.
there, and we're both standing there. We're like, where are you? And then I realized he was on a different server to me, which sucked to no end
Epic fail.
because I didn't want to remake my ship and have to go through the whole training process. He didn't want to either, so that sucked. Whereas in this game, if you two are in separate galaxies, that's okay. Just use faster than light travel. You go from your galaxy to their galaxy, and you see each other exactly like that. And that's how they split it up. Which I
Alright.
think is clever.
Well, one thing I'd like to point out is the music in this game is amazing.
Yeah, it's pretty epic.
If there is anything that I
Well, I've
like,
had my
it's a
sound
good
muted
game
all
sound.
day because
Okay, what
if
another
there's
question?
anything,
Let me think. By the way, guys, for those of you that don't speak Latin, I mean, who doesn't speak Latin nowadays? Novus Aeterno means new beginning of time. I think I was meant to mention that at the start.
I haven't gotten to ends yet in Latin. We're going through all the Latin phrases by the alphabet, so I haven't gotten to ends.
By the alphabet. Wow.
By
Also,
the
another thing.
well, like we did all our
Excuse
phrases
me.
that started with A, and then we went to B, and so on.
All right. So
So we're doing it alphabetically.
one of the other features of this game is called persistence.
Anyways,
Called persistence. So usually on multiplayer games, you're in, but when you log out, your character disappears, and that's the end of it. In this game, what they have here is a system called AI, which, oh no, who knows what AI is? Go on, who knows what AI is?
artificial intelligence.
it's
Give the
something that
man a
Minecraft
medal. So what this game does, when you log out, you can program your AI to control your ship, so you can say, defend this area, do this. I'm not exactly sure, I haven't seen any videos or much details on it, but the theory of saying, when you log out, your ships will automatically control and do stuff to keep your whole
Wherever
game
you are.
persistent is interesting. I have also read on their FAQ that any ships that have lost within 15 minutes of logging out, like this, maybe the AI makes a mistake or does something that you as a human wouldn't do, it says those ships are replaced. So what's your thoughts on that? Like,
Nice.
your ships and planets still existing and doing stuff once you're out.
Yeah, I like that because
Sounds
logging out, you're like,
interesting.
oh gosh, is everything going to be decimated when I leave? Not there to protect it, like by some other jerk who just is going to come and grief everything. But if you're like long enough, 15 minutes, everything's replaced when you get
I
back.
think it's a little bigger than Greek, and I think that'd be more like Intergalactic.
I mean, there was a game I used to play called Gindis, which is like, it's a browser-based game where you click, I want 100 million units, and then your computer says, right, you have 100 million units, what do you want to do with them? Like, you don't actually see anything, it's just numbers and stuff. And I was having quite fun on it, I was building my nukes and whatnot, and then I logged back in one day to see, like, the virtual representation, like a picture of my city burning, saying, you were wiped out when, like, 3 people from the top 1,000 tier came and smashed your base. And I was just like, wait, what? And then I stopped playing that game.
Yeah,
So,
yeah, because you've
But
got
the
these
thing is,
really
I
powerful
like that.
jerks that are attacking you and just being like, LOL, you can't do anything.
yeah, you can't do stuff.
Well, anyway, this persistent stuff sounds good because, grinding and stuff's really hard. But if this game is like, resource based, like gathering resources and things like that, it'd be quite nice to be able to just set it off and then like go and do your own thing, come back and go, oh wow, it's all done. You know what I mean?
That's
'Cause-
something I haven't thought. I mean, I'm assuming there must be resources, and I mean, money is obviously one, but I don't know if there's other stuff. I mean, that's perhaps something to look into, and I mean, they're still developing this game. This game is an alpha build, and they, by the way, and the guys at Novus Aeterno kindly let us use this, and there'll be a link down to them at the bottom. So yeah, real
Oh,
Oh,
time.
they're letting us use it?
Yeah, I mean,
They're letting us try it out?
no,
Like, you
they-
got special permission, or are they just...
No. They put this video up on their YouTube channel, and when I watched it, this caught my... Like, they put up previous videos, and it was all entertaining because they were showing off the features of the game, but this being a genuine, like, full-time battle, I thought we just had to do something on it. I'm trying to see
Yeah.
what's going on now. Like, it looks like... I'm trying to see the
those
positioning
white
of
ships
tactics.
are getting attacked by smaller fighters. And,
Yeah, I think
it
these
just
are
looks like.
battleships. I don't know what they are. It looks entertaining.
Anyway, one thing to point out is because a lot of customization, I'm gonna love it, and I'm sure a lot of other people will.
Yeah,
So that's one thing to think
Yeah,
about.
like,
yeah,
in terms of
customization.
customization, what do they have?
So, oh wow,
Is it,
massive
and also
explosion
like
there.
aesthetic. Oh wow, I think aesthetic customization would be nice too. Being able to change the color.
Yeah,
some
that's,
of your ships,
that's
so they
something.
look
Yeah,
really
that's...
good.
This is something actually they were discussing on their Facebook page. They were like, guys, what do you think would be nice? Different color light, different color this. And so I think
different
yeah.
color everything.
So what? So one thing in game is like your ships will have different color holographic signs above them than your enemy units. And I think also your ships can have different color schemes. I think that. But if you were to suggest another customization to the developers, what would you suggest?
Well, I would say like overall ship design, but I know that would be just way too complicated for every single person to have different ship design.
Well, maybe, but if you think about it like this, if they give you the units that you can control and the ships you can control, and give you the ability to customize it using one basis that they can copy over all the other ships, and just say, of one ship. Yeah. Say,
no, I mean, like, say, like, all their ships have sharp edges, but you want a ship that's all round.
I think that'll be a little ambitious to put in, but it would certainly be interesting.
Yeah, I would think more colours and stuff, because, like, as you can see here, they get the green with the white stripes. So it'd be nice if they can change it so it was more like maybe blue with red stripes, something like that.
That'd be cool. And as for the overall ship designs, I mean they've got several playable factions, and like each faction's got to be unique. So I think ship design wise, you're going to be there will be set base designs for each faction. I also do like the way their shields. I do like the way their shields ripple as the shots hit. Like the harder shots.
It's very
ripple.
Yeah.
More
it's very Star Trek.
Okay. Alright, so that's another. It's interesting. It sounds like this is certainly something worth getting. This is certainly something I'm gonna watch. Like keep an eye on this space. And they've started actually. They've been offering. They've been saying they're going to be starting their beta soon. So I'm quite interested for when that happens.
Yeah, because I'd be quite interested to try out the beta. But I'm quite open to different games.
Yeah. I mean, the one thing that does strike me at this point is that the background, the skybox, it looks nice, but it doesn't look particularly interesting. It looks a little sterile. And I mean, I know this is something they're probably working on, but I think I'd like to see stars twinkling and maybe gaseous dust, just dust clouds just flying through space.
Asteroid belts.
Yeah, just I think I would like to see
maybe interact with that.
Yeah,
that's a bit ambitious.
Like you could hide behind dust clouds or whatever, sort of.
Or maybe at some point, a solar flare.
And,
Suns might randomly spit out solar flares that just causes momentary electronic loss, and so your ships kind of freeze, and then I think.
Or you could use that against the people, sort of use your environment against them.
Yeah, if you could time it correctly, that would be insane. But anyway, I think this video is wrapping up. Guys, this video is wrapping up.
What's this about the fleet ship there?
I don't know. This video ended for me. So guys, we're going to wrap up here. Alright guys, so thanks for watching. This certainly looks like an interesting game, and I know I'll be keeping an eye on it. What about you two?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm
not too lazy.
Yeah, because I definitely want to see this. I mean, if there's a lot of customization, it just looks interesting, and the different factions, I can't wait to see.
Yeah. So guys at Telltale Studios, I know you'll be watching this, so keep up the development. We're interested. And to everyone else watching this, go give the guys a favour and like their Facebook page, and maybe make a post on it. I've read they don't actually put any money towards advertising. They just rely on word of mouth. And so, you know what? Go ahead and do that if you think it's interesting too. So
spread the word, my minions. Spread the word.
So you've been watching us, couple of fellas, and hope to see you soon. See ya.
Bye.